What's going on, y'all? So listen. First of all, happy fucking New Year to everybody. Anyway, I hope y'all was safe and have fun. But let's get into this review because y'all know right after this comes the season premiere of Love and Hip Hop Miami. That's review gonna beat up right after, you know. But anyway, let's get into this. So this is Love and Hip Hop New York, season 8, episode 10, Single No Mingle. So we start off with Anais and Jonathan. They in the backyard. Ruben supposedly supposed to be at work, you know, working late. So that's why she at the house and okay. And they trying to light a fire and all this shit. Did you hear when Jonathan said, baby, with the your wig and my ass, it's enough plastic to burn down everything? I said, okay, you know, and they sitting there talking. He telling him, telling Anais about what happened with Trent and him bringing up the marriage license, how he don't love his husband and all that stuff. I said that don't mean shit. You still up here talking about marriage and all this other stuff with another man, but you still married to someone else. Moving on, and she was like, you know, well, she don't care about Ruben. She got somebody else that's tickling her pickle. You got a pickle, boo? Okay. But anyway, so, you know, talking about Rich, and then here come Jonathan. Baby girl, listen, I done told you about this nigga already. How he fuck his artists or the people that he work with and he leave them in the dust. Don't go down that road. And at that exact same moment, here come Ruben. And, you know, Jonathan is trying to understand what the fuck the issue is because she was like, you know, you used to come in and you be like, that's my man, move over so my man can sit down. And it's just not the same dynamic anymore. Whatever. Moving on from that, we see Yandy and Little Mo talking. They finally get the kids together. And they having little play dates and stuff, and you know, Limo doing her little sad story about this whole cheating stuff and how the kids found out how she was with her marriages before. You know, she didn't want to just give up on her marriage because you know, Carl said he was sorry, and I believe that he was sincere in it. So I'm not gonna give up. And I know people looking at me like I'm crazy and all that stuff, but see, I seen the way that my daughters look when you know, I left their fathers, and then I seen the way my sons are when I left their fathers, and I was like, okay, and so you gonna stay for the kids? You pulling the fucking Tara? Like, bitch, girls, get the fuck out of here. Okay, the kids already know shit ain't right, and you know, Yandy is like, what? Girl, you need to get your ass back on the radio and start doing all this stuff about your job and stuff. You know, Lil Mo is one of the voices that's out here who is really articulate and singing and all this stuff. I said, girl, ain't nobody checking for Lil Mo like that no more. And it's unfortunate, but her attitude and everything about her is just a little turn off at this point. Ain't nobody checking for her, which is sad because she does has a great voice. Um, you know, Yandy talking about she's doing something for the hurricane relief because she knows some people and all that shit. And, you know, don't be genuine with it, Yandy. I hope so. I don't want you getting on here exploiting these people's and their troubles and stuff. But, you know, do what you do. So then the niggas get together at the Gwen and K, okay? Jaquay, Snoop, you know, Self, and then Safari. So Safari and Jaquay, they have a little bonding session because they found out they was fucking the same bitch, all right? And then, you know, Safari is in his feelings because he don't know what it is with Dream. Let me tell you something. Social media, y'all pin y'all whole relationships on social fucking media, alright? If you tweet the wrong thing, your bitch might look at it and say, so who you talking about? Because that sure ain't me. Damn it, bitch, I'm just putting up a general post, okay? You put up the wrong post and she or he may go off. You like this bitch or this nigga shit, he or she. Like, goddamn, okay? He in his feelings because Dream done put up another nigga, a rapper, as you know, his her, what is it, National Boyfriend Day or whatever. And DJ Self was like, see, you know, I think she's just trying to make it hard for you. She's trying to play hard to get or whatever. It was like, I blame your ass because you introduced me to the bitch, you know. And I was like, speaking of which, Dream Dog, I seen that video, okay? Money with the money, and then I think like Nina, ah, ah, hit him with the Caesar, no. No, bitch. We all love Dream. I said, is this a fucking porno or what the fuck? We already got Nicki Minaj. She did it fucking better. Look, him did it too. You know, we done this shit already. And this, you know, baby doll type of shit is so pedophilic and so pornographic. It's just, girl, go somewhere with that shit. But anyway, you know, Snoop talking about how she got this shoe line coming out. I said, bitch, what? Okay, girl, now they finally giving you a storyline or something we don't care about. And she wanted Jaquay and Safari to perform. So Anais and Ruben meet up on the side of the house, you know, matching Range Rovers. You know, that was kind of cute. Black one, white one, bitch. That's goals. That's goals. Not their relationship. No, I want to get with a bitch and we have our shit matching. You know, like that. That's gonna be cute. Anyway, um, moving over that. She was like, Ruben, he used to do stuff for me, but when I see Rich, she give me butterflies and all this stuff that Ruben don't never do in a long time. It's like, so what you doing? Meet me up like this? Ruben cut that shit. This ain't no good thing. What the fuck is going on? You always going out. You ain't never home and all that shit. And I used things like, she wants to go out and be herself and focus on her career and do her and all this stuff. He wants her to stay at home and be a housewife. That's what she thinks, okay? And my whole thing is this. I don't feel that's what he wants her to do. I think that she's taking advantage of the fact that she wants some independence and she wants to get her career together, meaning that you are a mother, you have kids, and I think she feel like he trapped her, with these kids to make her stay at home to be a housewife, and it didn't turn out the way that he thought it would. So now he's frustrated, and that's probably why she got with him. I don't know, baby. You got with an older man, okay, and an older Hispanic man, okay, and you know what they say go most of the time, and he expect a certain thing, and I guess he thought he can control that, and now you breaking free because you growing up, you getting to know yourself, and you want to go out and bust out and do your own thing. But you do have to remember that you are a mother and you are still married, regardless. And I don't feel like he want to keep her in the house and just like have her not do anything. It's just that she don't give him respect enough to go out for a little bit and then come back home at a certain time and not be out in the crib, out in the clubs and all this stuff with other niggas all the fucking time, as if you don't have kids at home to take care of. You talking about something you want to have, show your daughters and stuff that you don't need a man or anybody else to depend on, and that achieve your dreams and stuff like that. You can do that and still be a good mother, because this is like the only second time I ever heard you speak about your kids. It's always about going out, chasing dick, okay? You trying to become, pop off over here. That's understandable, but it's a lot of artists who still be there with their kids and, maintain their household so that their marriage and their relationships are good, and still be out here doing all this stuff because they it's an understanding and they work as a team. You don't understand that, and Anais and Ruben don't either. So I don't give a fuck. He said, bitch, if you don't get your ass in the house, because she said, bitch, I'm finna go right back out. He said, either you come in the house or we get a divorce. Bitch, get the divorce, okay? You don't want to stay. You don't want to stay. You already said that. Are you fucking with somebody else? Maybe I am and maybe I'm not. Girl, go. Quit playing. We ain't got time for this. Mo, she was rehearsing some little song called 30 Minutes. It sounds cute enough. Not enough for me to buy. I'll probably play it on YouTube or whatever, give her a little streaming hits on there. But Carl pops up out of nowhere. The way he comes out, like, I feel for her a little bit because he just pops up. And he gives me the vibe of, if ain't no bitch gonna have you but me, okay? And what I say fucking go. He give me like he'll probably snap off and beat that bitch ass. I'm just fucking playing. He wanna know how come you ain't got time for this and how come you ain't doing this. And she was like, look, bitch, I took a few minutes out so I can get my song done. I gotta do my video, I gotta find a leading man. I'm your leading man. Well, you used to be my leading man until you start fucking up, bitch. And he getting his feelings over that. I said, Mo, why are you dealing with this child? Okay, move the fuck on with that shit. So, after that, Mariah Lynn goes meet up with DJ Self. DJ Self, let me tell y'all this. I don't like the way he's doing this, and I see exactly why Cardi B left. Okay, you don't know how to manage DJ stuff. Stick to the fucking radio. You don't know how to manage artists. You are clearly showing favoritism to Dream Doll. Yes, what you say is valid to a certain point. Mariah Lynn does get herself in some things, but it's not always Mariah Lynn's fault. This whole situation with Dream Doll and Mariah Lynn, it was not her fault. It was Dream Doll's fault. Okay, Dream Doll inserted Mariah Lynn into some beef and some shit that had nothing to do with her after she sat there and smiled in her face and said that we teammates, we sisters and all this stuff. Then you inserted her into something to make it seem like y'all finna have beef. Okay, so she checked her on that. Now you up here lying about how you said to her that you did not. You know, Mariah said, you talking about my career flop and all that shit. I would never tell no artist that. You did tell Dream Doll that her, stuff was struggling. Okay, that is the same thing. Words difference, but it's the same fucking thing. You told her that, thing was struggling and you should go over there and talk to her and all that shit to give her some encouragement. That's what you told her. Okay, and I took issue with that last week when you said that shit. So you up here just pinning it all. I don't believe you. I don't believe you because you have a history of this and a history of that. Could it possibly be that the bitch is lying? That inflated ass concrete, fix a flat ass bitch is lying? Where she was? Like, come on. Take your head out her tits, okay, and look at the bigger picture. You need to come to a common conclusion, a common ground with both your artists if you really want to do something. To be quite honest, you don't know how to make real artists. Because you don't. That's why Cardi left his ass. Bitch, I don't feel like Cardi would have been nowhere if she still would have been with Self. She made that move to leave, and then look at what happened. She popped. Okay, Mariah Lynn, fuck that nigga. Don't let that nigga, and she frustrated as hell because she see what's going on. Girl, whatever. So, Navarro and Rich, they going out, hookah bar, whatever the fuck. They gonna meet up with Jaquay. Navarro told him what was happening with Ashley and why she snapped out because she was hormonal. And I'm sitting here like, no, bitch, she just called you out on your shit, okay? And plus, yeah, she is pregnant. And she really is pregnant. So congratulations to them. So they sitting there, and at that time, here come Anais. You know, um, Before that, Rich was trying to tell them how they linked up and how Anais, slid up into his DMs. He gave her the number and all that shit. Anais just overdoes it. Like, I really thought I was gonna really like her, but I really don't because it's just like it just seems fake. It just seems too much. It's too much. She walking past trying to slide and putting her ass all on Jaquay's dick and shit. Then you want to go outside and you want to tell Rich that, hey, my husband said he asked me if I wanted a divorce or whatever. So you said you was gonna ask him for a divorce, bitch. Why are you in your feelings about it or whatever? I mean, you over him. You already said you wanted one, so go ahead and get the divorce and get with Rich and let that shit go. Like I don't even care to go into it no more. Um, you know, Safari goes and talks to Drink. Self, let me just tell you this. As much attention you get this bitch, give her somebody that can actually apply her lace front correctly, okay? Because that shit is disgusting, that shit is horrible, and you can tell she did it herself. And it's just like, why bitch, okay? If you're gonna do it like this, you just should never did it at all, okay? Um, he coming out with some cue cards talking about something, would you have sex on the table with me right now? I don't want to have sex. He go up here trying to, play games, and I'm up here trying to, be serious and ask what about our relationship. Bitch, y'all ain't got no relationship. He said, do you see a future with us? Do you? She was like, I don't know, because you don't. Because this is all for a show, okay? Safari talking about something he do. I said, you's a fucking lie, bitch. And, he was like, you out here putting other niggas on your social media. What's up with that? Well, I'm talking to a couple of people on the phone or whatever, but they stepping up where you lacking off. I said, Safari, that should have been it right then. And then you getting your feelings over that, okay, we can say that's a valid reason because you trying to build something with this girl supposedly, and she posts another nigga. So yeah, being your feelings over that. But then Dream, you just said you don't know where you see the relationship going, but then you in the same breath talking about some why you working with Mariah and then, calling her all type of names, thin and shit like that. At least her body real for the most part. For the most part, besides her tits. Everything on you is fake, bitch. So, it is what it is. And you and your feelings over that about her working with him, and she wants everything that I have. No, she don't. She don't. Okay. And you talking about some respect me, respect us. That's what's as far as some I respect us, I respect me, you and all this shit. But why don't you answer the question? You're not gonna work with her, you're not gonna work with her. And it was like, no, so you can't answer the question, we done. I said, bitch, who the fuck are you to stop this man money? Okay? Regardless of if Mariah and him put out a song or he produced a song, he's still gonna get paid. That's still money in his pocket. Whether or not that shit goes somewhere, he's still gonna get paid for that song. So why are you trying to stop this man's cash flow over a fake ass fucking relationship? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. So Little Mo is, auditioning these dudes to be in her video. I ain't gonna that little one. Some of them look suspect. Some of them look suspect. I'm just gonna put it like that. Well, Carl was there, so okay, she was waiting on Carl. Carl was supposed to come there to audition and all this stuff. He shows up and tell them to leave, and he and his feeling thinking that he shouldn't have to audition. He should automatically get it because um that's his wife and all that shit. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't even care no more. I don't care about that. They doing the Juju play, and she's talking to Yandy. She want Yandy to play this part of Danielle's drunk Danielle or whatever. And Safari come in there. He overheard them talking about her being single and not being in a relationship no more. He was like, "What you talking about?" I was like, her and Kim, they not together no more, and that's all she wanted to say. So they start practicing the play or whatever. And then when Yandy leaves, Safari was like, I overheard, and I just want to tell you, I've been in a relationship for 12 years with Nikki, and I'm gonna be honest, it took me at least a good 2 years to get over it. That nigga ain't over it. He ain't over it. But he said, why don't you just come out with me and take you to this place where I went to try to, get my mind off of things. And she was like, I don't know, okay, because I'm single, no mingle. I just want to be by myself at this moment. I ain't trying to kick it with nobody. He was like strictly as friends. So he convinced her. And I was like, well, I guess that's cool enough. Cause like Safari said, Dream Doll, she was like, this shit with Dream Doll is petty as fuck compared to the last relationships he had, and he ain't finna let that shit get to him. I said, you better not, bitch. So it's, Snoop's, little shoe launch. Them shits that she had on was ugly. The other ones in the case, I don't know. But anyway, they was all hype. Safari was about to get into talking. Why do they do this? Yo! You just saw him 5 minutes ago, bitch. Stop that shit. But he was about to get into what's going on between him and Dream Doll, and at that time everybody else shows up. Bree, Jaquay, and Bree, you just look stupid as fuck with that shit on that you had on. Like, bitch, you in a fucking club. Take that fucking hood off, okay? You ain't no fucking water, okay? It ain't raining outside, and the damn show ain't raining inside, bitch. You look like a fucking duck, okay? Stop it. So, after that, they get up there, they're about to get ready to perform. Snoop get up there, introduce and all that shit. Jaquay, he had the crowd hype, I admit that. Then Safari came up there, then Mariah came up there. Safari was like, see, Dream could have been looking at me in VIP. The shade of that was Dream could have been looking at him in VIP. Not she could have been there and performing, but she could have been looking at him in VIP had she act right. But Mariah get up there, do her thing. Everybody was cool. Mariah goes over there, she's talking to Safari about fucking business, okay? She wants him to do the track, and at first Safari was like, I heard about the issues that you had with Dream or whatever, and she was like, I mean, whatever, that ain't even got nothing to do with this. This is strictly business. It's money. You got the SB behind your name and all this stuff. This is all about money making. And I was like, go ahead and get your coins, fucking Safari, over no fucking bitch. Like, girl, he said, I ain't finna never let no bitch dictate what I do. I said, I know that's the fuck right. Especially no bitch that was fabricated for your ass. Like, come on. And the whole time, Brie and them sitting over there, she spots that Mariah going over there talking to him. And she was like, wait a minute, what's this? Dream don't fuck with Mariah, so therefore I don't fuck with her. I don't like that petty ass shit. I really don't. Cause sometimes your friends not always fucking right. So bitch, just because you don't like a bitch don't mean that I'm not gonna like that bitch, okay? I'm not gonna put y'all in the same situation and not gonna discuss each other business with both of y'all. I'm just, but you're not gonna tell me and dictate who the fuck I'ma like, okay? Fuck a loyalty. That don't always constitute and mean loyalty when you like a person another person that when you like a person that your friend like, or you dislike a person your friend dislike. That's stupid. Okay, that shows that you got that following mentality. You can't think of your own self. All right, and then she takes her ass over there and start talking shit. She don't fuck with her. Dream don't fuck with her, so I don't fuck with her and all that stuff. And of course, Mariah goes off a little bit, and then Bree want to throw the shit on her. And I'm sitting here like, why did you even take your ass over there? She wasn't trying to do nothing but business, okay? Something that your ass don't know nothing about. That was fucked up. And let me guess, DJ Self gonna blame Mariah. Like, come on now, that was stupid as hell. Bree, that's why I think that little shit that you put out. Trina, find another bitch. Find another bitch. Disassociate yourself with that hoe. Navarro had asked Rich, to help set up this little meet and greet that Anais was finna have for her single or whatever. Okay, so he did that. Jonathan is there. She was like, girl, what's going on? He see Rich and he was like, what the fuck, bitch? This bitch got a track record. You married and all that stuff. And Rich was like, before you say something, we was talking. Next thing you know, we woke up next to each other. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me y'all had sex? Yeah, we had sex. Like, bitch, she's married. And he was like, I know what you thinking. I'm the last one to be talking. I said, Jonathan, you are the last one to be talking. You talking about, you did the same thing. You literally did the same thing. Regardless of if you're not in love with your husband no more and y'all was in the process of getting a divorce, y'all still was married and you still are. And, but I see what you mean because Anais is blatantly doing this shit like right in Ruben's face, okay? And Ruben popped the fuck up. And he was like, I don't see Navarro, so where he at? You work with him? I said, Rich, if I was you, I would go because Ruben just gives me the feeling like he got bodies on him. And then some. Like he probably was around when, Escobar was around, okay? He look like he a part of somebody's cartel, all right? And I just don't want to fuck with that. Rich, I don't even fuck with you like that, but I feel for your life, okay? Hey, that was Love and Hip Hop New York. Now on to Love and Hip Hop Miami.